Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of 3 between the Cincinnati Reds and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Drew Pomeranz gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Heading for the box, there you see the young star Yasiel Puig as we are ready for baseball. First delivery to him on the way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's late in the season and we're looking at 2 teams in the cellar right now. But do not get it twisted for a second. There's only 750 big leaguers at any given time in the league. And no one that I've ever played with gave an at-bat away or threw a cookie down the middle of the plate. These guys will not just play out the string. They will battle because they are professionals.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter is able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
And here's Jose Peraza. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row. And listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. The 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but it bangs off of archway number 1. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
It's one of the beauties of the ballpark out here in San Francisco, the bricks. But I'll tell you what, if it caroms right to the right fielder, you got to pump the brakes coming around first base because he'll throw you out.
Stepping in now, Derek Dietrich, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's having an insane year. I mean, insane. Slugging over 650. Those are some serious power numbers you just don't see very often. He's an elite power hitter in the game today.
Coming to the plate now, Scott Schebler. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. He's set and the pitch. And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball one. Schebler, 28 years old. He was taken in the 26th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. To Crawford for one. Relay to Belt. They get two, and that'll end the inning. Reds will be forced to settle for just the one. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number one. It's the Reds 1 and the Giants coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Tyler Mahle gets the call for game one of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
In is Gerardo Parra. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign. But they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
Here's Joe Panik, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here now the 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Now the 3-2 pitch. Slow little grounder left side. Dietrich takes it in. The tag, and he is out. Standing in, Brandon Belt looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
In now, Chris Shaw. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. From the belt, the pitch lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Belt is off at first with 2 away. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Giants leave 1. It remains 1-0. So striding forward now, number 23 comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. A runner at first with no outs here. Big swing at the knuckle curve gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Ref Snyder, a former Tampa Bay Ray, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season. Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. Guys, we have to focus on one of the best defenders in all the sport at any position. That's Brandon Crawford. This guy's got some of the softest hands in the game and a rocket arm.
So a runner at first with one out now. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
1-0 count. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Crawford's got it. A bare hand for one. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Reds 1 and the Giants nothing. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Here's the first pitch to him. Weakly hit to third. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Here's Buster Posey now. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Nope.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Center fielder on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes in here right at 260. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. Line toward the alley in left center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Puig is there. Let's see if they test it. Now at the plate, Drew Pomeranz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2. Here it is. Fouled off. A pause. And the 0-2.
One ball.
Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Count even at 2-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give. You doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
In now, Gerardo Parra. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. Just missing here, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Next to the guy.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Joe Panik. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Here's the 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. One and one. Here it is. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. The 2-2. 3-2 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Full count still. Crawford, the runner at third. Pomeranz at second. Parra on at first with 2 down. Pulled toward right center field. Number 23 is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate, Tyler Mahle. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Tyler.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. And now is Yasiel Puig. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to third. And quickly there are 2 away.
Up next to Cincinnati.
Into the box now,
The
Jose
shortstop.
Peraza, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. Fielded cleanly. And a close play at first, but he's pulled out and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game.
Just about set to go here as the Giants come to bat in the 3rd inning. And San Francisco fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added, not every team is so lucky to have that kind of makeup. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up.
Stepping up
The
now,
first baseman.
Brandon Belt. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Belt is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Belt on his way to second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Chris Shaw the next to take a turn at the plate as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Belt leads off second with nobody out. The 1-1 home. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. 1 out. Throw behind him to second, and the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. The 2-2 one more time to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
At the plate, Buster Posey, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on its way. Hanging changeup laid off for a ball. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Men on third with two down. Three and 0 now. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
3-2, full count. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And Buster will take ball 4. And down to first heads Posey.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Brandon Crawford, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Giants leave a couple. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. In is Joey Votto now as we begin the top of the 4th.
The first baseman, Joey Votto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Votto will take the turn and head for second now. Votto around second, heading for third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. So striding in, Derek Dietrich. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Line to the right side, but foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard. Foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Another try at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with another 2-2. Popped him up. Belt is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys topping out so far in the low 90s, 93 for one guy, 91 for the other. In now for the Reds, Scott Schebler. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Two and one, the count to Pilar.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
All even now, 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him, and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Standing in now, Drew Pomerantz. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The right fielder, number 8, Parvargo. Parra.
At the plate, Gerardo Parra. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And that misses for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
3-0 to him now. Pilar, the runner at second with 1 away. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Dietrich takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Joe Panic.
Ready for another shot now, Joe Panic. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 1-0 the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Now the relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Ripped on the ground to first. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. We played 4 full. It's the Giants 2 and the Reds 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Off for the Reds.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready for another chance?
23.
Number 23. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back. That for a play, laying out to take away a hit. Wow.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping into the box, Rob Refsnyder, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Able to squeeze this one is Panic, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Cincinnati, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Ready now, Tucker Barnhart comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to set down the Reds. They still trail it here 2-1. Zach Duke, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over
Number
on the hill.
32, Zach Duke.
Stepping in, Chris Shaw, 0 for 2 on his
for
line
the
thus
Giants,
far.
the left fielder, number 22.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit to first. Taken in by Votto. Oh, diving stop by Votto. It's in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Digging in, Buster Posey. Lifetime numbers against Zach Duke, batting .500, 4 for 8. Line drive to center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Into the box now, Brandon Crawford. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that'll ricochet off that brick wall in right. Longoria rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as they extend their lead to 2.
The center fielder, number 1. Kevin.
Striding in, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Drew Pomeranz, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
2 balls and a strike now. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The next 3-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 for the Giants on this swing by Brandon Crawford. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 3-1 San Francisco. Eugenio Suarez has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle, so that's going to be the end of the line for Zach Duke.
Eugenio Suarez.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Enters play here at 279. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Hara on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. He'll get it into second. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Well, that was an obvious mistake. Caught too much of the plate right there with 2 strikes on the batter. Nice execution from his part.
In now, Yasiel Puig, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Peraza, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Ready with the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Tony Watson takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Into the box, Joey Votto. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Hit well on the ground to first. To second for 1. On to first. So he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
The third baseman.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Derek Dietrich. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready with the 0-1. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Michael Lorenzen will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Settling in now, Gerardo Parra. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's a .333 hitter. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Lorenzen has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. 1-2 now. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in now, Joe Panic. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Belt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Strike 2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Nick Vincent is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
1-2. Here it comes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Now batting, number 23.
At the plate, number 23. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. On the line, that's a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate. Usually gets deposited in the seats.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. 0-1 the count. Down and away, ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Shaw, and that's the 3rd out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Shaw. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Schebler moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Next to the Giants.
Stepping in, Evan Longoria. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. is put in play to the right side of the infield. Refsnyder fields it cleanly, and he's safe. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
The Reds have elected to challenge the previous
Okay,
play.
we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. Standing in now, Buster Posey. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's 1 for 5. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. 2-0 count, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-1 the count now. Grounded down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So instead of leading off the following inning, Brandon Crawford bats here after the 2-out hit.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Stepping in now, Brandon Crawford, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here it comes on 1-1. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Mark Melanson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
San Francisco. Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 41, Mark Melanson. Now catching and batting 9th, number 5, Eric Kraft.
Phillip Ervin will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 281 the average entering play. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Fouled away. Melanson's ready. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Shaw is camped under this one. 1 gone.
Now
8th inning here from San Francisco with the Giants on top as you get a look at our line score to this point. Now batting, Yasiel Puig. His career numbers against Melanson. He's 0 for 9. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
The windup and the 0-1. hit the other way out toward right field. Parra is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in, Jose Peraza. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail 3-2. David Hernandez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 37, David Hernandez.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 0-2, here it comes.
1 ball.
That misses, 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Number 23 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Next to bat for the Giants, Eric Kratz. Career numbers with David Hernandez. He's 2 for 3. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Oh, a 2 pitch is a curveball that misses, 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Giants down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Will Smith comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 13, Will.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Joey Votto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Joey Votto.
From the stretch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Derek Dietrich. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Panic's got it. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here.
Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Number 2 will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
For Cincinnati, number 2.
Hit back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. Oh, in time, and the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The San Francisco Giants took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Drew Pomerantz notches his third win of the year. Tyler Mahle was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Will Smith wraps it up for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa.